Carmine Gallo, 5 stars, the communication secrets to get from good to great. Embark on a journey that unveils the communication secrets to transform from good to great in Carmine Gallo's book, 5 stars. The communication secrets to get from good to great. Be amazed as the summary unravels how the power of communication played a significant role in monumental achievements like the moon landing and JFK's mastery of oratory skills. Discover how storytelling can enhance your job interviews and appreciate how NASA maintains public engagement through captivating presentations. Picture the secret sauce that sets apart Google's elite teams and learn the enduring impact of pathos and stories like Nike's origins.
Inspiring Moonshot Communicator. Establishment of a shared goal and effective communication played a fundamental role in the successful 1969 moon landing. As the U.S. president in the 1960s, John F. Kennedy inspired thousands of NASA employees and the entire nation to support the mission of putting a man on the moon. Kennedy's simple yet powerful speeches skillfully honed in on a single objective, focusing the team's energy and dedication. By transforming abstract aspirations into concrete, measurable goals, Kennedy not only helped make the dream of space travel a reality but also demonstrated the immense power of clear communication in achieving extraordinary objectives. President John F. Kennedy's exceptional communication skills captivated thousands of NASA employees and the entire nation during the pursuit for space travel in the 1960s. The captivating speeches built momentum toward an achievable goal, putting a man on the moon. One of Kennedy's strengths was narrowing down NASA's multiple objectives to a single target, simplifying the task and unifying the organization behind a common vision. Initially, NASA, founded in 1958, had set multiple objectives, from advancing space technology to becoming a dominant power in space. However, Kennedy emphasized the singular aim of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to Earth. When rallying people around your objectives, focusing on one goal can lead to powerful results. Kennedy also excelled at transforming NASA's abstract aspirations into tangible objectives with clear timelines. For example, in a 1961 speech to the U.S. Congress, he urged the country to dedicate itself to the specific goal of landing a man on the moon before the decade's end. This powerful statement translated into the historic 1969 moon landing, which demonstrated the undeniable impact of turning far-reaching ambitions into feasible, measurable goals. Ultimately, John F. Kennedy's talent for communicating a unified vision is a powerful reminder of the effectiveness of clear communication and well-defined goals in achieving extraordinary outcomes. Acquiring dream jobs through storytelling. Hasib Qureshi, a Texan software engineer, attributes his success in landing dream job offers from prestigious tech companies like Google, Airbnb, Yelp, and Uber to his powerful communication and interview skills. By telling captivating stories about himself during interviews, Qureshi showcased his technical abilities and emphasized personal growth through challenges. To achieve similar success, perfect your storytelling techniques by imagining yourself as the protagonist in your life story, structuring a narrative with a beginning, middle, and end, and practicing with friends for valuable feedback. In the competitive job market, it's essential to stand out during interviews. Hasib Qureshi, a software engineer, discovered the key to his interview success: captivating storytelling. Instead of solely focusing on technical know-how, Qureshi communicated his expertise through compelling narratives about himself. To craft an engaging story that leaves a lasting impression, envision yourself as the main character in your life story. This narrative should have a clear structure of a beginning, middle, and end. Include understandable motivations for your actions and transformative moments that showcase your growth. For example, when asked about fixing a bug, Qureshi didn't provide a boring technical explanation. He shared a story about a hero, himself, venturing into an unknown realm, facing challenges, and using the experience to improve. By doing this, he made his skills and personal growth compelling to the interviewer. But how do you become a skilled storyteller? Practice is vital. Anticipate questions and plan story-based answers to them. Record yourself telling these tales to friends and ask for feedback to refine your communication abilities. Qureshi's mastery of storytelling made a remarkable difference in his job search, ultimately leading him to accept a position at Airbnb with a starting salary of $250,000. His journey highlights the incredible rewards of effective communication during interviews. Power of brief presentations. NASA, a master in resonating with the American public, has discovered that brevity and visual aids are the keys to keeping its audience captivated. By applying these tactics to your own presentations, you too can maintain audience engagement and effectively convey your ideas. Leaders at NASA are driven by two main missions: exploring outer space to enhance life on Earth and inspiring public enthusiasm for space exploration. The latter has emerged as a crucial aspect of securing ongoing funding and support, and NASA excels at captivating the public through effective presentation techniques that anyone can emulate. Brevity is the first essential skill when it comes to impactful presentations. Take, for example, NASA's 18-minute press conference in 2017 announcing the discovery of new, Earth-sized planets. The concise timeframe ensured that their message was effectively communicated and prevented a cognitive backlog from an overload of information, which typically leaves audiences disengaged and overwhelmed. To make your presentations compelling and memorable, limit them to 15 to 20 minutes, aligning with NASA's proven approach. This will help you retain your audience's attention and keep them interested in what you have to say. In addition to brevity, visual aids play a vital role in captivating audiences. NASA's vast library of photos and videos on their website demonstrates their belief in the power of visual elements. Research supports this, showing that people retain only 10% of verbal information, but when a single image is incorporated, retention soars to 65%. By incorporating engaging visuals into your presentation, you amplify your message's impact and ensure your ideas are better remembered. So, to emulate NASA's magnetic communication skills, focus on keeping your presentations brief and augmenting them with eye-catching visuals. Unlocking exceptional team dynamics. Attracting top talent is just the beginning when it comes to creating high-performing teams. What truly distinguishes exceptional teams is the way they communicate, interact, and collaborate. Google's investigation into their own successful teams revealed that there are three essential traits that drive team performance: psychological safety, clarity, and impact. Encouraging open communication, sharing vulnerabilities, and fostering the understanding of individual contributions all help in building teams that can thrive in today's fast-paced and demanding work environments. In 2012, Google initiated a journey to pinpoint the key traits of their most effective teams. The search giant assumed that the composition of these teams would be the chief factor in their success. However, they found that it was not about who was on the team, but rather the way team members communicated with one another that determined their success. Google's findings highlighted three key characteristics of exceptional teams. First and foremost, these teams have a strong sense of psychological safety, which allows members to take risks and speak up without fear of being criticized or outcast. Team members feel comfortable expressing their vulnerabilities and sharing their thoughts openly, fostering a harmonious work environment. The second trait of exceptional teams is the presence of clear roles and goals for each team member. The objectives are well defined, and everybody knows what's expected of them. Dedicated communication ensures that everyone is on the same page, working towards the same targets. Lastly, a strong sense of impact within the team is vital. Team members are aware of how their work contributes to the company's larger goals, fueling motivation and showcasing the significance of their efforts. Building your own high-performing team requires focusing on each of these essential traits. As a leader, emphasize emotional connection in team-building exercises, and don't be afraid to share your own personal stories and vulnerabilities to encourage others to do the same. Clearly communicate team goals and a roadmap to achieving them, and take the time to show each team member how their role positively impacts the company as a whole. Harnessing pathos in communication. The remarkable story of Nike's beginnings demonstrates the powerful role of pathos in communication. Connecting with audiences through emotional appeals has a profound impact on the way stories are understood and remembered. By sharing tales of struggle and humble beginnings, brands can effectively evoke empathy and inspire others. In the world of business, some origin stories stand out, and Nike's is a shining example. Co-founder Bill Bowerman, an athletics coach at the University of Oregon, was bothered by his runners' training shoes not gripping the university's new polyurethane running track. With a burning desire to enhance performance, he set about crafting a better shoe using a waffle iron to create prototypes of a superior sole. This inventive journey reflects Nike's unwavering commitment to innovation and progress. So, what makes this story so compelling? Enter the indispensable element of pathos, striking an emotional chord within audiences. Nike's top executives are keen storytelling tacticians, regularly sharing the brand's inspiring beginnings. From early sales out of a car's trunk to Bowerman's pursuit of a performance-enhancing shoe, their story captivates and resonates. Even Steve Prefontaine's tragic death is incorporated into the narrative, further enhancing the brand's emotional appeal. This powerful tool inspires modern Nike employees as well. New hires visit the original running track and Prefontaine's crash site, reinforcing the brand's core values and roots. The intrinsic power of pathos lies in our innate craving for stories of adversity and triumph. We are captivated by tales of humble beginnings and rags-to-riches transformations, as they reflect our fundamental understanding of struggle. Psychologists affirm the importance of struggle in the human experience, and our brains are naturally wired to derive meaning from hardship. Consequently, stories with victory over adversity or success despite tragedy deeply resonate with us. Neurological research even suggests that we recall such narratives more accurately. By leveraging pathos in communication, brands can transform their message from ordinary to unforgettable. Telling stories of hardship and overcoming challenges creates a connection between the audience and the narrative. If you want people to champion your cause or your brand, be sure to incorporate your struggles and triumphs into your story, letting pathos work its magic in captivating hearts and minds.
Throughout 5 stars, the communication secrets to get from good to great. Key insights highlight the undeniable influence of effective communication in unlocking significant possibilities, such as JFK's inspiring speeches on space travel or Hasib Qureshi's storytelling prowess in securing the job of his dreams. The book also sheds light on the value of brief presentations, as evident in NASA's presentations, and the importance of psychological safety, clarity, and impact in successful teams like Google's elite workforce. Lastly, the impactful nature of pathos in storytelling, as illustrated by Nike's origin story, illuminates how compelling communication resonates with humans on an emotional level.